representatives. Not an easy picture. It seems, yeah, Juventus are ready to part with him, and they've brought in Randall Moani, which is a further indication of that. It's not been going well for Vlahovic. But I don't know, say Arsenal want to loan a player in the January transfer window. They can only do an overseas loan because their domestic Premier League places are already full. And if they were to look at someone like...
Sorry about that. Sorry about the cracking. Welcome to the present. Dusan VLAHOVIC. We know every Arsenal fan, either the mad-going fans or the fans on the internet, we all unanimously agree Arsenal need a goal scorer, either a conventional striker or a winger. We need attacking players. We know Saka is out for a long time. We know Jesus is out for a long time. So we need to bring in an attacking player as quick as tomorrow. But we know that's not possible. But we need to bring at least one attacking player before the end of the January transfer window. Before I continue this conversation with David Einstein, who is going to provide some update regarding the potential or the links to Dusan VLAHOVIC. Please like the video, please subscribe if you're new here, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell. Did you hear me? Please like the video, very important. Please subscribe and do not forget to turn on your notification bell. So let's go into the conversation regarding Dusan VLAHOVIC. Let's listen to what David had to say before I'll come back and lay my observation and reaction on what David said regarding is there the optionality of Dusan VLAHOVIc in this January transfer window.
So you see names like Vlahovic.
Okay.
They tried to sign him in the past. It didn't happen when he went to Juventus.
Okay.
It was a very difficult situation at the time with the finances involved.
Okay.
With his preference above all else, with representatives, not an easy picture. It seems, yeah, Juventus are ready to part with him, and they've brought in Randall Moani, which is a further indication of that. It's not been going well for Vlahovic. But I don't know, say Arsenal want to loan a player in the January transfer window. They can only do an overseas loan because their domestic Premier League places are already full. And if they were to look at someone like...
Sorry about that. Sorry about the crack in the video. The internet is acting crazy. No, the gist of the whole thing is that David is saying the fact that, yes, Arsenal might return some interest in Vlahovic, but Juve are not at this moment ready to entertain a loan. They want a full sale, while Arsenal are looking like the potential of a loan. Now, he is not the first choice. Arsenal are not all in for Vlahovic at this moment. Is an option on the table, right? They're looking at, but Juve, if they're going to part ways at this moment with Vlahovic, they want a full sale because they've just brought in Colomwani from Paris Saint-Germain on loan. They think it's a better proposition for them. It will be a better striker. Juve, if you listen carefully to the fans, the Juve fans on the internet, they are not actually pleased with Dusan VLAHOVIc. We remember a few years ago, Arsenal and Arteta were keen on this player, but decided to go to Italy. Fair game. Fair game. Now we need a striker. We need an attacking player. It will not be my first choice. My choice will be Ishak. We know Newcastle are not willing to sell at this moment. Things could change, but I don't think that is feasible. That is doable because Ishak is a fantastic striker that Newcastle not willing to part ways with. Joker is another option. Willing to leave Sporting at this moment? I don't think so. Even though Arsenal might be able to afford him, but I don't think he wants to leave. That might be a summer thing. Shesko was the rumor yesterday. The agents have come out to debunk that Shesko is not going anywhere, at least for now. Maybe the summer, the news could change. Dusan VLAHOVIc is the only mainstream option we are aware at this moment. And we know he can come in and do a job at least better than what Kai Havertz has given us at this moment. Even some of you say, I defend Kai Havertz, I still defend him. I don't think it's as horrible, as bad as a lot of you are projecting. But I understand he has missing a few chances in the last few games. We need a fourth player, especially with Saka out, with Jesus out. We need to bring in an attacking player, either a conventional striker like Vlahovic or a winger. So our options are limited. at least the mainstream option, we are aware that the media is pushing are limited. There may be other options the club are talking to we might not be aware of, but right now we are kind of desperate. Even in our desperation, we have to be sensible. Vlahovic is obviously not the first choice or second choice the club want, even though they want a player. That's why they want to take him on loan. It's an option for loan. Now, if you go leave what David is saying, and we go and look at another link, another news regarding this one, Purple Panel, very, 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 a very good source in my personal opinion. Arsenal are not exploring a deal to sign Victor Gyökeres in January. Club has approached Juve to sign Dusan VLAHOVIC on loan, but Juve are insisting on a full sale. Arsenal remain in negotiation with Juve. So if Juve are insisting on full sale and Arsenal want a loan, what does that tell you? It tells you that Arsenal do not want to sign Dusan VLAHOVIC for the long term because they might have their eyes on another option on the long term. Is it Shesko? Is it Ishak? Is it Gyökeres? I don't know. It shows that Arsenal have their eyes on another option on the long term. So it is going to be a very, very funny
VLAHOVIC.
Let me pause this. It will be a funny few days in the winter transfer window because Arsenal fans will go ballistic if we decide not to bring in any attacking player, especially forward, either on the wings or a conventional striker, because we need one. With Saka out, with Jesus out, even with Saka not out, with Jesus out, Arsenal fans were crying for an out striker. Now they have two of the attacking players out. We have to bring in somebody. David has said it. We are not so keen on Vlahovic, but the optionality is there. Purple Panel is telling us that no, Arsenal locked in negotiation with Juve. They want him on loan, but Juve want a full sale. What guys? Let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think? Do you think Vlahovic will be a fantastic acquisition for the long term, or do you support Arsenal? We just want for a short term because they have their eyes on a better option in summer. But at the same time, even though we need to be very careful not to bring in a player that it not be easy for us to shift, a player that will just go on the short term, not go on the long term. I get that, so we are very careful because as fans, we are overly emotionally invested. We can't still separate the emotion from the fact that we have to be careful not to bring in players that will not be good for us in the long term. So I understand the club being extra careful because of PSI rules and the investment that will be involved. We want to be very, very careful. At the same time, the sporting how will I put it? What would be the right word? The sporting ambition of our club cannot be relegated to. We have to bring in an attacking player, at least one. I prefer two, but I have to be realistic. At least we need to bring in at least one attacking player. So the rumors of Dusan VLAHOVIC is interesting. It's not my first choice, but I'll take him on a loan. But if Juve are insisting on a full sale, what do Arsenal do? What do Arsenal do? Especially when we are not spot for other options, at least in terms of mainstream awareness. There are other options on the ground that we are not aware of. But right now, Shesko is not available. Ishak is not available. Gyökeres is not available. When I mean available, we cannot afford to present stupid money. We see people say, go and give them unrefusable offer. See, what do you mean by unrefusable offer? So let's be sensible. We don't have that kind of cash or that kind of money. So let's be realistic. What do? I think Juve will actually find a way to let Vlahovic go on loan, even though he's refused to sign a new contract. I understand the Juve part of it, and I understand the Arsenal part of it. So I just think that the clause will find a solution at the tail end of the transfer window, or we'll look for other options. We have to. It's a need, it's not a want. We need to bring in an attacking player. Let me know what you think in the comment section regarding this link. What do you think about David talking about Vlahovic? And some of you, is there any other option that we're not be aware of? Let me know in the comment section. Like the video on your way out, very important. Subscribe if you're new here, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.